Hello, hi. Yes, you. Come closer. Seat properly. Ready? Because I'm going to tell you something, and you have to listen very carefully. This is a story about a normal day. A very normal day. The most normal day ever. And that's important, because when a normal day goes funny, really funny things start to happen. So, here we go. Are you listening? Good. Let's begin. It was a normal morning when I woke up and said good morning, but my voice didn't behave. It stretched the words like chewing gum. Good morning. And I stopped, blinked, and listened to myself. I tried again. Good morning. But this time, it squeaked like a tiny mouse. I looked around my room. The bed was normal. The walls were normal. Everything looked fine, but my voice wasn't. I stood up, and suddenly my feet started tapping. Tap, 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 tap. Faster and louder. And no matter how much I told them to stop, they didn't listen. I laughed, and my laugh went on, bouncing around the room like it didn't know when to quit. In the bathroom, the floor felt wobbly, not broken, just giggly. And when I looked in the mirror blinked at me. I blinked back. It smiled. I didn't smile. My face did it by itself. I tried to look serious, but my eyebrows danced and my nose wiggled. And when I said this is not funny, my voice made it funny anyway. Downstairs, Mom was making breakfast, and when I said morning, the words stretched again. More, and my hands clapped, without permission. The cereal jumped into the bowl. The spoon danced. The milk splashed happily, and that's when I knew this day was not normal anymore. On the way to school, my shoes squeaked with every step. Squeak, squeak, S-Q-U-E-A-K. And people turned around to stare. A dog started dancing. A baby clapped like I was a show. At school, the bell didn't ring. It sang, and the desks giggled and the chalk laughed, and the letters on the board fell down and ran away. Even the teacher tried to stay calm, but when she sneezed, the walls echoed bless you, and when I raised my hand, my chair stood up instead, making everyone laugh so hard the sound bounced around the classroom. At break time, the playground was alive. The slide shouted "Wee." Even when no one was on it, the swings moved by themselves, and the ball bounced away shouting, "Catch me if you can." I ran. The ground ran too, and when I fell, the ground apologized. That's when I noticed it. Noticed it. Whenever I spoke, things happened. When I whispered stop, the wind stopped. When I said start, everything rushed back to life. When I laughed, the world laughed with me. I said let the trees dance, and the trees danced, twisting and shaking while leaves flew everywhere and kids cheered. Someone shouted, "Do something sillier." So I said, "Let it rain, jelly," and jelly fell from the sky. Red, green, blue, bouncing everywhere. Everyone screamed and laughed, but it didn't stop, and suddenly it wasn't funny anymore. I shouted stop, but nothing listened. Then I spoke softly, carefully, and the jelly froze in midair. That's when I understood words can be magic, but magic is heavy. I took a deep breath and said everything go back to normal, and slowly, gently, the world listened. That night, lying in bed, I whispered, "Are you still there, magic?" But the room stayed quiet. Just before I fell asleep, my blanket tucked me in by itself, and I smiled, because some days are normal. Some days are funny, and some days are just a little bit magical. And if your day ever feels funny too, maybe just maybe you have a little magic hiding in your words as well. So remember, choose your words kindly, and I'll see you next time. Bye.